What's up, folks? How's it going? It's Erica here. Nice to see you again on my YouTube channel. I can see that the number of people who join the channel is growing, so let's talk about the minimum deposit for trading. And sure thing, I will show you how to trade binary options. We're gonna talk about it at length. Watch this video up to the end and you will find out loads of interesting stuff. In the description below this video, you will find a link to my Telegram channel, where you can ask me any questions you have. There is also a link to my Telegram channel there, where I share my daily trading signals. And there is more to that. If you text me on Telegram, you will get a link to the PocketOption registration, which will give you a 50% bonus to your deposit. And that's for free. And now, we're switching to PocketOption and let's go trading. Here is the broker's trading platform and the price chart of the Australian dollar Swiss franc currency pair, as well as three indicators: the Donchian channel, the Williams percent range, and the Arun indicator. And to begin with, we will open a $300 down trade for 1 minute. When making this decision, I took into account the presence of a sideways movement of the price, which lasted more than 20 minutes, and since we're trading on the M1 time frame, this is a significant period for us. So, the sideways movement is characterized by the movement of the price in a certain corridor, and just before the opening of the trade, the price was at the upper limit of this corridor, and if so, then I expect it to move down. While the trade is in progress, let's start our conversation. So, for beginners with a small budget, binary options is a best choice. This is also a way to make money without risking a lot of money. Speaking of money, our trade was completed and we earned $276. Moving on, and it is much more difficult to make money with a small deposit than if you have a decent amount. Personally, I recommend you, if you want to take it seriously, you should start with at least $1,000 and even better with $3,000. This amount is not accidental because it allows you to earn a decent amount of money with minimal risk. This is exactly what all beginners want, but this amount can be difficult for many. Therefore, today we will talk about how to trade binary options with a minimum deposit and make a profit. Let's go back to trading and now open an up trade for 1 minute with $300 in. Here I saw that the price began to break through the upper boundary of the side corridor, while the Williams line began to grow actively and approached the overbought zone between the levels 0 and -20, thereby giving us a signal about a possible price increase. Let's look at the development of the situation, but for now we will continue the conversation. As you understand, success in binary options trading lies only in one thing: an error-free prediction of an asset, currency pair, stock, etc. Everything seems to be simple at first glance, isn't it? But this is where the difficulties begin. After all, for the forecast, you need to take into account several factors that many beginners do not even know about. But more on that in a few seconds. And now, the completion of the trade increases our balance by another $276. Let's continue. Once again, I would like to note that the minimum deposit depends on the trader themselves, on their desires and capabilities. PocketOption Broker allows you to open an account with a minimum deposit of $50. The very first rule in trading is not to jump into the lake with your head. That is, forget the rule I came, I saw, I won. This is the shortest way to lose your deposit. Firstly, before trading with real money, you always need to first understand how the strategy works and how the market behaves. There are demo accounts for this. Now let's return to trading again, and we will open a down trade for 1 minute with $300 in. During the price growth, the Williams line took a horizontal position, and this is a clear signal of a possible reversal of the price direction. In our case, a possible decline. The trade is open, so let's get back to the conversation. For more effective technical analysis before trading, you need to understand how the selected asset, say a currency pair, behaves in a given time period. For example, a breakdown strategy was recommended for the Euro-US dollar currency pair. And who paid attention to the situation in the world? The fact is, this pair has been feverish for months. So, is it worth taking risks and trading on an asset that is inherently unpredictable? Or is it better to take a less volatile asset? And now we see another successful completion of the trade and $276 replenished by our pocket. Let's move on to the next point. The amount of the deposit should be an amount which, if lost, will not entail any deplorable consequences, both for the trader and for the others. Therefore, the trader additionally needs to prepare himself for the fact that there is a possibility of losing their money. In no case can you borrow money from friends or family, or even take a loan or deposit your lost savings into the account. Trade only with the extra money you have. Let's get back to trading and open another up trade for 1 minute with $300 in. We see that the decline in price continues, and the price, having fallen below the downturn average line, began to consolidate in its lower half. In addition, the Williams line was also actively declining. All this gave me a signal about a possible continuation of the price decline. And now, back to the conversation. For binary options trading with a small deposit, as you know, the trading time of an option is not quite suitable, say 1 day or a week. What's the point in waiting for so long to earn a few dollars? Scalping is the best option for a small deposit. This is a good opportunity to quickly increase the deposit. I think you've noticed that all my trading is done with scalping. Since I open options for only 1 minute, which has already ended, and we have earned $276 again. Moving on. If you trade options in a few dollars, then a minute scalping or a 5-minute scalping is perfect. It is clear that this carries significant risks, but it is this kind of trading that will help you see real profits and better understand the meaning of options trading. With a small deposit, the main thing is control. One of the most common mistakes among beginners is to feel like a successful trader. Let's resume trading and open the next down trade for 1 minute with $300 in. This time, after the price decreases, it is corrected, and at the same time the price turns out to be at the resistance level, which it could not overcome for a long time, so I expect some decrease in price, and I think it will be enough for us to profit from this trade. So, the main thing is constant control on the part of the trader. If you miss it and think that I'm doing everything and I can do everything, then it's very easy to lose everything. Luck and chance are an integral part of our life, and there is no getting away from it. It happens that a beginner doubles their deposit in an evening and decides that this will always be the case now. And the next day he tries to repeat this feat again and finds himself at zero. I suggest we pay attention to the trade. Expiration is over and $276 is on our account. Let's not interrupt the conversation and not forget about money management. Increase the trading amount only in proportion to the growing deposit, and never go all in if you don't have enough experience for this. It didn't work out to earn money today? Pull yourself together and stop. You'll earn it tomorrow. Beginners in the field of trading should initially worry not about how to achieve income, but about how not to lose their money. Novice traders who perfectly understand this step are sometimes even afraid of making trades. And we, on the contrary, will continue trading and open an up trade for 1 minute with $300 in. The price is still in the corridor, but now near the average line and continues to grow. At the same time, the Williams line is also growing. The combination gives a signal about a possible price increase. Let's observe its development, but for now, let's get back to the conversation. Remember, Do not look for a big and quick profit at the initial stage, because a very common mistake is to quickly hit a big jackpot. Feeling like a successful trader, a beginner believes that he knows 100% where the market will go in the next 5 minutes and decides to make an easy profit. Buys an option for half of the deposit, and what is left with? 10 small and stable trades are better than a big one, but a highly risky one. And now? Another trade was successfully completed and we earned another $276. This concludes the trading session, and let's have a look at the results. This time it took us 10 minutes of our time to make 6 successful trades, and we earned a $1,656 net profit. A nice result. At the end of this video, I would like to remind you that binary options trading with a small deposit will be profitable for you only in case if you take it seriously. And do not lie to yourself that it will somehow work out without following the rules. It won't. It is only after your income gets steady that you can gradually increase the amount trading deposit. I hope this information will help you make money on binary options. After all, it's only practice that can teach you to understand the market. Yet, let me remind you that this is essential that you carefully assess the current market situation before entering a trade. By and large, I recommend you to use the indicators whose signals you can read, for this helps reduce the risk and make a profit in the long term. I would like to encourage you guys to keep trading binary options, because as we can see, the analysis techniques are super simple here. And before we say goodbye, in the description below this video, you will find a link to my Telegram channel. If you have any feedback, why not send me a message there? I read through every single comment I receive. You will also find a link to my Telegram channel there, where I share my daily trading signals. And it gets better. If you direct message me on my private Telegram channel, you will receive a personal link to the PocketOption registration, which will give you a whopping 50% bonus to your deposit for free. Now, dear friends, it's a pretty nice offer. Thank you for being with me all this time. And if you found this video helpful at any point, please give it a thumbs up or even a share. Subscribe to my channel and click the notification button so you can find out about any future videos coming this way. That's about all for today. Good luck in the market, take care folks, and see you soon in the next video.